Hello and welcome to today's live lesson. It's Monday afternoon, it's 3 o'clock AM language with me, Richie. I hope you are all doing well today. It's Monday and we are now into the last week of November. We can begin to start to think about Christmas, I suppose. So let me just share the video and then we can begin. As always, please make sure that you follow the lesson in the live chat section because that is where the action happens. And if you want to find out how you can have live lessons, physical live lessons at AM Language, make sure you after this video, because I haven't put it up yet, but make sure that you go to the videos, you click on the description, and you go to the link that takes you to AM Language's website. And you can also find the social media channels, our social media channels, so you can follow us. Irina F., good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson. Thank you for joining. Privyet. Marek, hello, good afternoon. Roberto, good afternoon. Buono pomeriggio. And same to you as well, Leondino. Good afternoon. Welcome to today's lesson. So, I have a cup of tea here. Tea is always important, especially if you're English. Okay, yeah, I can put my tea there. That should be fine. So just to let you guys know what to expect this week in the lessons. So today we are looking at people and places, which is one of the topics in outcomes this week. But we are going to look specifically at modal verbs this week. That's going to be the theme throughout the whole week. So today we're going to look at can and will around the topic of people and places. Tomorrow, another topic that some of you might be doing this week in your lessons in outcomes is health and medicine. Except when it comes to modal verbs, we are going to look at could and would. On Wednesday, we're going to look at directions and places. I think pre-intermediates are currently looking at that topic. But when it comes to modal verbs, we are going to look at should and ought to. So that's going to be on Wednesday. Thursday is going to be the topic of crime. And the verbs of, and we're going to look at something called modal verbs of deduction. Modal verbs of deduction. So in this case, we're going to look at might, may, and must. Might, may, and must on Thursday. And then on Friday will be our opportunity where we're going to look at all of the verbs, the modal verbs that we would have looked at throughout the whole week. And we're going to see if we can really, really start to use them well. These lessons will be good for everybody. So if you're elementary or if you are upper intermediate, there will be something for all of you. Some things will be a little bit difficult for some people, and some things will be very easy for other people as well. In terms of other things that are happening at AM Language this week, before I get into today's lesson, I just want to tell you about the activities that are on offer in case some of you have not seen what the options are. So obviously today it's Monday, so there's the option to meet and greet, so you can meet new people. Tuesday, by the way, it's all Black Friday this week, so you've got, if you do want to do any shopping, and shops are open in Malta, as far as I know, a lot of places are still open, so there's a lot of discounts at the moment. So Tuesday morning, you've got the option to go to Valletta, And then in the afternoon, you can go to the Intercontinental Hotel for a spa, to the spa, and you've also got the option to play football in the evening. Wednesday, you've got some old sites in Malta that you can go around and visit. You've got the option to do yoga, and in the evening, you've got Latin dance. So that could be good fun. Thursday, you've got a pass to explore different parts of the island. And in the evening, you've got make friends, speak English at Surfside. So that could be quite good. I don't know if you haven't been to Surfside, I would say the best thing about Surfside is the location, as well as the view as well. You've got a good view there. Friday, you've got a Valletta walk and wine, which sounds really good. I think that's in the evening. You've got the option to go bowling as well. So you've got some really good options. I think the Valletta walk and wine sounds interesting. Saturday, you've got the option to go to Camino and Gozo, and you've also got the option to go to Popeye Village. And Sunday, you've got the Victoria Line's challenging hike. Oh, okay. So yeah, Sunday you have the option to go for a nice hike. Well, that's a long walk. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to put my phone away, and we can now begin the lesson. So let's start off with people, places, and we're going to look at can and will. Now, the topic of conversation will be about people and places, but let's first get into it. We're going to start off with can. So the question is, what do we mean by can sometimes? So let's look at it in the different contexts. So John can't. Let's go with A. Okay, so A. John can't fix the computer. B. Sarah can travel to London tomorrow. C. Let's go with Messi. Messi can take the penalty. Free kick. He's better at free kicks than at penalties. D. Let's go. James can play the guitar. E. I can pick you up at 10 from station. F. I can't talk right now. Can you call back later? So these are just a few things. Can has so many different meanings in different contexts. So let's see if you guys can link can to the correct context of what we mean by can. Am I missing any, actually? Okay, let's go with one more. H as well. Okay, let's see if you guys can link the. I've just put out some different sort of things at the moment, and then we'll apply it to the actual topic that we're going to talk about. So I'm now going to put a list of the options, and you guys need to link the correct use of can to the sentence. So 1. ability. One, has the ability. So in this case, you might say, okay, he has the ability to do something. Doesn't mean he's going to do it, but he has the ability to do it. Two, it's a possibility. Three, um, not possible. Four, um, suggestion, because it's an option. Okay, so some of these things might be overlapped. Let's see which ones you can go with. We've got A, B, C, D, E, H, F, A, B, C, D, E, F, and H. I've only given you 4 options for now. Let's see if we can, how many of these 4 options we can link these things to. I think we can do it with, I think we can link all of, yeah, I think we can link all of them to the suggestions I've provided. So have a little go. Let's see if you guys can complete this for me. You've got A to H, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if I'm going to give you one example here, so you feel free to write your answers such as this. Okay, so you might write D, and then you might write dash and 1 for the example. Okay, so you could do it like that. So feel free to give me your answers. In this case, D does go with 1. James can play the guitar, has the ability. Yeah, you can say he has the ability because he can do it. He can play the guitar. Okay, so we've got Roberto. Thank you very much for your answers. We'll see if others agree with you. You've said A goes with 3, B goes with 2, C goes with 2, D goes with 1, E goes with 2, F with E, and H with 4. Marek says 1 can go with A and D, 2 can go with B, and 3 can go with E. Have I understood that right? 3 goes with E? I should say F, by the way. F has 2 answers to it. F has 2 answers because you've used can and can't in that one. So F has 2 answers. E goes with 4, sorry, Marek says. Suggestion. Okay, yeah, I can pick you up. Okay, that could go. Leondina says 1 goes with A. D goes with 2, B goes with C, H goes with 3, F goes with 4, and 4. Okay, so I think we've got some interesting answers here. I'm not sure if you all agree with one another. Okay, you say F goes with 3. I can't talk right now. Okay, I think that not possible. Okay, I think you've got the first part to F then, Marek. The question is, what is the second part of F? What is the second part of F? Unless you've given me that before with F is 4. Yes, so Marek, you've given me your answer there. So you're saying F goes with 4 and 3. Okay, so you've given me 2 answers there. Okay, Leondina, you've gone with 1 goes with A. John can't fix the computer. Has the ability. Interesting answer. Roberto disagrees. Roberto says A goes with 3, not a possibility. Okay, so let's have a little look at the answers then. 3, let's go with this. A. This goes with 3, okay, because it is not possible. Okay, so that's really important. If you use the word can't, like John can't fix the computer, we're saying it's not possible. Either he doesn't have the skill set to fix the computer, or the computer cannot be fixed because it's too broken. But either way, John can't fix it. So A does go with 3. If we look at B, Sarah can travel tomorrow. Um, let's see what you guys have said. Some of you have said B is 2, has the ability. Leodina agrees that it's 2, and Marek also agrees that it's 2. Okay, good, guys. So B, this is going to be 2, has the ability. Yes, she has the ability to travel tomorrow. This can be done. She can travel. It is possible in that sense. Um, so yes, we can go with that. B goes with 2. It's a possibility. Oh, wait a minute. What did I do? Wait a minute. Sorry. Let me go again. I wrote down the wrong answer there, didn't I? I wrote down, yeah. 2, it's possible. That's what I wanted to say. It's possible. It's possible. She can travel tomorrow. Okay. C, Messi can take the free kick. You guys have gone with, what have you guys gone with? C is 2. 2, it's a possibility. Okay. You've got potentially a few that overlap with this one. Okay. So you've got 3. No, C, isn't it? But in some ways, let's say this. Okay. Messi can take the free kick. You've got a few possible answers here. 1, you could link it to 4 because you are suggesting, it's a suggestion and it's an option. You can also say that C can go with 2 as well. It's a possibility. You could loosely go with that, or you could, in some contexts, go with 1, has the ability. So you've got potential a couple of answers there with C, but I would say go with 4. The reason being is that when you say John can take the penalty or Sarah can take the free kick, you are, yeah, we know they can do it in terms of they have the ability, but you're not saying they can do it to say that they can take a free kick because they have the ability. They are already playing football. We know they have the ability. What you are saying is that I think that it would be best for Messi to take the free kick. I think that's a good idea. So really and truly, you are giving your opinion, and that is why C really and truly should go with 4. You could link it with 1, you could link it with 2 in different contexts, but this case C is 4. It's no different than saying you need to make a decision, and then you say Amanda can give the presentation, meaning I think it's a good idea if Mandy gives the presentation. So I think that's it's an important one, that one actually. Okay, so D, James can play the guitar. This is of course talking about an ability, which we already did. So D goes with 1. We then have E, I can pick you up at 10. You guys have said E is 4. E is 2. Okay. Again, if you say I can pick you up at 4, then this is going to be again, it's a suggestion. You are telling the person that I'm suggesting this option because I can do it. So if you want to go with two answers, you could go E is 4 and 2 if you really want to get down to specifics, because you're saying, I'm suggesting this time because it's possible for me. That's if you want to be really technical. So if you put 4 or if you put 2, you are correct. But it's the complete answer is probably a bit of both. Then you got F. I can't talk right now. We've got two parts to this answer. F. I can't talk right now. Obviously, we are saying that this is not a possibility. So this is 3. And then you are making a suggestion. Can you call back later? So this is 3 and 4. F is 3 and 4. And finally, we've got H. Oh, I mistyped H. That's supposed to be that can happen, not the can happen, because that doesn't make sense. Let me just say that again. This should be that can happen, whatever that might be. It can break. It can work. It can happen. What you are really saying here, guys, is you are saying H. We're not sure really on H, I think. I think we just all forgot about H. Well, H, to say that can happen, you're saying it's 2. H goes with 2. It's a possibility. Okay, so I'll just go through that again. A is 3, B is 2, C is 4, D is 1, E is 4 and 2, F is 3 and 4, and H is 2. Okay, so we've got off to a good mark here. Now what I'd like you to do is I'm going to write some more sentences about people and places, and I would like you guys to tell me once again. We'll just go for a second round of this. I'd like you just to tell me what you guys think, okay? And then we'll move on to will. So just to remind ourselves. Okay. So just to remind ourselves, guys, we are looking at it's always a bit difficult without a board, a proper board, as a teacher. Definitely makes things a little bit harder. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me know about these following sentences. We can make the 12:30 train if we leave now. What do you guys think? If I say that, we can make the 12:30 train if we leave now. Okay, next. B. I'll turn that back on actually because I think it affects the lighting. Okay, so all of you gone for 4. We can make the 12:30 train. Okay, all of you going for 4. It's a suggestion as it's an option. Okay, good guys. Yes, I would have accepted 2 answers for this one in one go. A here is a combination of both 4 and 2. because yes, we can make it is a suggestion as it's an option, and you're also saying it's a possibility. So you could put 4 and 2 together there. So well done, guys. You got this one correct. Next one. Let's go with B. Um, Actually, I'm going to fit in an expression here. Actually, yeah, I think I will. I'll put in a little English expression here. James can't ski for toffee. Um, if you can't uh, do something for toffee, okay, it means you're really bad at something. You can't do something for toffee. You can't ski for toffee. You can't swim for toffee. You can't uh, sing for toffee. If you can't do something for toffee, it means you're really bad at it. It's not your thing. Okay, all of you are going for okay, Leondina, Marek, Roberto. Yeah, it's not possible. Exactly, it's a negative. Good. Well done. So yeah, B goes with 3. Right, let's go with the next one. Um, okay, let's go with this one. Ah, that's a point. I'm on C, aren't I? He can drive an F1 car, Formula One. He can drive an F1 car. He can drive an F1 car. So you guys are going with C is 1. Has the ability. Cool, excellent. Yeah, has the ability. C goes with 1. And that way we've done all of them. Okay, let's move on to will now, okay? Let's move on to will. So well done, everyone there. We're now going to move on to will. And then we'll finish off with some questions at the end. So, A, B, C, D, E. And one more. No, I think that's good for now, actually. So, let's link them to their possible meanings. 1, a future negative. 2, a future positive. 3, a present request. 4, um, present positive reality, and 5, present negative reality. So you got A, B, C, D, E. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You've got 5 sentences, 5 meanings. You got a future negative. You got a future positive. You've got a present request. You have a present positive reality and a present negative reality. The thing about will is that a lot of people think, oh, you can only use will to talk about the future. Wrong. You can use will to talk about the future and the present. So just because you see will, it doesn't always mean you are talking about the future. Context will make a difference. We've got 5 sentences, and we can see that within these 5 sentences, only 2 of them are talking about the future. I've got 3 present in here. So let's see what you guys go with. A future negative, a future positive, a present request, a present positive reality, and a present negative reality. Also, we think. So let's see what you guys do here. We've got she will leave in the morning. So this is to do with someone traveling. I will have a beer, please. Interesting one, this one. This seems to be an interaction between a person and maybe someone at a bar, like the barman or barmaid. She will listen to you. That's an interesting idea. He won't listen to me. Again, C and D seem to be an opposite of each other. And finally, they won't be here on time. Again, that one, you might need to think, is this talking about present or is it talking about a future time? They won't be here on time. Roberta has said A goes with 4, B goes with 3, C goes with 2, D goes with 1, and E goes with 5. Leondina, A goes with 2, B goes with 3, C goes with 4, D goes with 5, E goes with 1. Wow, really different answers between Roberto and Leondina. I think the only ones that you guys agreed on was B. That's the only ones you guys agree on. Let's see if anyone else can come in with their own ideas. Please make sure you do. The more people who react who respond in the live chat, the better it is for someone like me, because it then tells me what you guys understand and don't. Okay, so the majority of you think that A goes with 4. You all think B goes with 3. The majority of you think that C goes with 2, D goes with 1, and E goes with 5. So the majority of you have the same answers in the end. So let's go through it. A, she will leave in the morning. You guys have all said 4, a present positive reality, but Leondina has said no, it's 2, a future positive. She will leave in the morning. In the morning is the future time marker. So A goes with 2. This is a future positive. It's always so important to make sure that you always look at the future time marker, okay? In this case, the time marker, the future time marker, is in the morning. Now, in the morning could be used as a past time marker as well. This is true, but when you've got this time marker and the modal verb will, this will become a future positive. So A goes with 2. So let's look at B. All of you have gone with 3. B is I will have a beer, please. a present request. Yep, excellent. And I'm glad that everybody got that one right. C, we've got she will listen to you. So some of you've gone for 2. Leondina said 4, a present positive reality. She will listen to you. There's no future time marker here. So C is a present positive reality. It goes with 4. She will listen to you. This is exactly what maybe a parent would say to another parent about their child, or in the workplace. So well done, Leondina there. C goes with 4. She will listen to you. This is a present positive reality. Whoever is saying this is confident that this person, based on your relationship, the reality of the relationship means that she will listen to you. Then if we go with D, all of you have put 1 except for Leondina. Leondina has said 5, a present negative reality. D is he won't listen to me, and it's of course an opposite to the previous one. So D is, in fact, 5, a negative. It is a present negative reality. Again, the present reality is to do with the relationship, the known relationship between 2 people. And we all know someone like saying, oh, my brother won't listen to me. He'll listen to you, but he won't listen to me because he never does. He's never done. It's the reality of a relationship between 2 people. And finally, we've got E, they won't be here on time. This, of course, means that it's going to be 1, a future negative. That's going to be a future negative. So E goes with 1. E goes with 1, a future negative. Okay, I'm going to put some sentences out there, and now it's up to you guys to try and link them to the correct ones, okay? Just like we did before. So, let's begin. A. You've got 2 parts, you've got 2 answers, okay? So for this one, you need to do part 1, give me your answer, part 2, give me your answer, okay? So you've got 2 parts to this one, okay? You got part 1, part 2. Let me know what your answer is. B, no, wrong, B. I'll have the salmon, please. C. And finally D. Okay, so Leondina said for A that part 1 goes with 5 and part 2 goes with 4. So just to remind ourselves, 5 is a present negative and 4 is a present positive. And let's see if the others agree with you there, Leondina. Let's see if the others agree. You've got A, B, C, D. You've got 4 sentences. A needs 2 answers. Leondina has given us her answers here. Let's see if the others agree. So Malek says A is Marek, can you give me your answers again, please? Because I'm a bit confused. You got 1522 with A, so I'm a bit confused. Could you just give me your answers again, please? Leondina says B goes with 3, C goes with 2, D goes with 1. Let's see if the others agree. Roberto, Marek, if you can give me your answers for the others as well, and then we'll just compare. Okay, so you're saying that part 1 is 5 and part 2 is, so answer A1 is part 5 and second part 2 is, okay, so we're waiting for your, okay, now I understand. So we're just waiting for what you think the answer is to part 2 of that sentence. And then we'll see who has, if you guys agree with Lee and Dina. Roberto says that A is 5 and 4, which is the same answer as Lee and Dina. Thinks B is 3, C is 2, and D is 1. So Roberto has the same answers as Leondina. If the others who are watching, if you agree with Leondina and Roberto, who have the same answers, please just let me know in the live chat. Maybe you agree with all of them. Maybe you agree with both of them, that those are the correct answers. Marek says B is 3. Okay, so it seems that Marek is going to have, so far, it looks like Marek might have the same answers as Roberto and Leondina. We'll see what the final result is, though. And then that will probably bring us to the end of today's lesson. As always, guys, make sure it's always helpful if you, I don't know, maybe you do have a pen and paper, but this week is all about modal verbs. And modal verbs can be quite difficult, but they can also be, once you understand them, they make a lot of sense. And the meaning can have, they change the meaning of sentences depending on the context. As you can see, just with will, I mean, you guys will learn that will is a future modal verb, and we use it the majority of the time when we talk about the future. We will use will. However, that's not always the case. As you can see, we have at least 3 examples of how you can use it in the present. And Marek says C is 2 and D is 1. Okay, so all of you seem to agree with one another. I will confirm the answers here. Okay, so A is 5 and 4. So if we just remind ourselves, A, a present negative, 4, which is a present positive reality. My brother won't listen to me, but he will listen to you. B, you guys have gone for 3. If we remind ourselves, I'll have the salmon. And yeah, this goes with 3 because this is a present request. So well done there. C, if we remind ourselves, C was, I'll go home for Christmas next week. You guys are saying it's 2, a future positive. Yes, because then obviously D goes with 1, which is a future negative. So well done to you guys. If you have enjoyed the video today, make sure you like the video. And if you are new, please subscribe to our channel as well. I'll be back tomorrow at the same time, 3 o'clock, with another lesson. And hopefully I have a few things to announce. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay, guys, so thank you so much for watching today's lesson. If you think this lesson has been helpful and you know people who would find this lesson very helpful, please share the video as well. So a big thank you to Marek, Roberto, Leondina, Irina F, for participating in the live chat section today. And thank you for everyone else who has participated in just watching the video. Thank you so much. Roberto says, thank you, Richie. Have a great evening. You too. Marek says, thank you and have a nice evening. You too. Have a nice evening as well. So to everyone, bye for now. Leondina, you too. Have a nice evening. And I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, 3 o'clock, with another lesson. You're welcome, Marina F. Thank you very much. Just to remind you guys, tomorrow at 3 o'clock, the lesson is going to be the subject is going to be health and medicine, and the modal verbs that we are going to look at are could and would. So please make sure you join us for that. Thank you so much, guys, and bye for now. Take care.